Rainbow and the Pokemon Master. Ash's final journey on screen. Here we start off with Misty going off to do her own thing. After waving goodbye, she separates and goes her own way. We are then followed up with Brock saying his goodbyes to Ash as he departs into a different direction as well. Finally, with Ash all by himself, we see him and Pikachu running home to Pallet Town. Here, he is finally greeted by his mother waiting for him at the door. She's excited to see him and tells him and Pikachu to go ahead and get ready for a bath. We get to see Pikachu and Ash having fun in the tub, throwing water, splashing water, just having a good overall time. We can tell that they are both having a great time. Soon after Ash and Pikachu take a bath, his mom prepares them a dinner in which they all sit together and enjoy the meal. After some family quality time, they go ahead and hit the hay. The next morning, Ash is woken up by his mother, alerting him that he is going to be late for his meeting with Professor Oak. As he runs out the door and heads to Professor Oak's, his mom reminds him that he got a new pair of shoes. However, Ash says he'll hold off on them. When arriving to Professor Oak's, we see a problem. The 3 starters that are supposed to be there are there except for Charmander. They send out a search party. We get some good shots of Gengar and some of the other Pokemon just kind of searching around looking for this Charmander that has gone seemingly missing. However, after a certain amount of time, Ash finds the Charmander down in a pit. Ash jumps down and saves the Charmander. Looking up, he gets a surprise, none other than Gary. Gary helps him out of the hole and tells him that this Charmander and the rest of the starting 3 are the ones that he brought to Professor Oak by himself. Before leaving, Gary congratulates Ash on becoming champion. Gary then asks Ash how close is he to becoming a Pokemon Master. This question will be important for later on down the episode. We then get the classical Team Rocket trying to capture Pikachu. It's honestly amazing, and anybody that's a classic Pokemon fan loves to see this, especially seeing the Wobbuffet come out. It was a beautiful thing. All of Ash's Pokemon are back with Professor Oak, and so with no one else to save them, Ash's old Pidgeot comes back and frees Pikachu, which is pretty awesome to see. Just like that, Team Rocket's blasting off again. And it's one of those things, it's kind of sentimental because this is most likely the last time you're going to see something like this. Here we see Ash and Pikachu sitting under a tree. Ash pretty much is contemplating what he's going to do next. He decides that he still feels like a challenger, regardless of being the champion, and decides that he has more adventures to go on. With this, the sky clears and a beautiful rainbow is shown. Finally, Ash goes ahead and heads home. Here we get to see Ash's old shoes sitting on a shoebox, and Ash's mom remarks that it's just another journey. And oh man, this is where the real heartbreaker hits. I mean, Ash gets 2 roads with Pikachu, and they don't know where to go. So what they do is they go ahead and throw a stick up into the air. And as it's flying up in the air, you get that background music. It's a little bit light, but you get the classic original Pokemon theme song. And man, just knowing it's ending, it's one of those things, it'll make you choke up a little bit if you really love this show and been watching it as long as, any of the fans have. But that's where the episode ends. Personally, I think the episode was a little bit underwhelming. It was okay, but, it's incredibly sad to see that Ash is going to be gone. I don't think the Pokemon series will survive without him, and I don't think these new characters are going to do it justice. However, I will like to see, what they come up with in the future. So I found this on Twitter. It's the full version, and if you're wanting to watch it, I'll drop it down in the comments below. It's on somebody's Twitter, so if you don't have Twitter, you'll want to download it. But yeah, go ahead and check it out. Thanks for watching. We all love Ash Ketchum. It's sad to see him coming to an end. We'll never forget him. I hope he pops back up in new stuff. But yeah, thank you for listening, and make sure to like and subscribe.